And America is the great Satan is the chant of the Iranian leaders, but not of the Iranian people. There actually is a movement inside of the Iranian people, and has been for years. They have to do it quiet, and they have to do it on the down low, but there's an amazing revival that's sprung up, and we believe actually that that's caused this kind of thing, this outpouring to happen in the nation of Iran now. And there are people that are actually on the ground that want what you and I have, the ability to follow Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior without being encumbered by it at all. So we're excited about that. So Jonathan and I have been friends for a long time. We first met when he invited me to do the Jerusalem Marathon, where we raised $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 over the years for causes for Run for Zion and for Genesis123 Foundation. And that was a great experience. But so tell us now about your family and how we can get involved. Tell us what it's like to live in a war zone. You got some pictures for us.
It's stressful. I shared it. I didn't say this in the other services. My wife, because my daughter went back to work today for the first time in 2 weeks, and my son-in-law has this special thing going on with the Army. He was called back up into reserves 2 weeks ago right away. So my wife, who you've met, pitched in and is now with my 4 oldest grandsons. But that's a lot of work when you're in your 60s. That's why we don't have children when we're in our 60s. And there are 4 little boys from 1.5 to 7. So she told me how tired she was and just looking forward to them getting home and being able to go home and rest herself.
I'm looking forward to you getting home too.
Me too. So yes, right, also true, yes. I'm always told that when I get home, she doesn't care how tired I am. My job is to be at home and do my thing. So okay, I receive that, I understand that. But it's stressful, we're hopeful. The Israeli people want this to be over, not just the war, but the threats. And it's not just Iran, but it's their proxies all over. There are a lot. We have apps on our phone that tell us when missiles are being fired and where they're being fired to, and to take cover in your bomb shelter. Modern construction in Israel, everyone has their own private bomb shelter in their home. Older construction, you have in the building or in a communal area. My son and daughter-in-law don't have that, so they've moved in with my youngest grandson. And they live, actually, his bedroom is our bomb shelter, so they're sleeping well without being interrupted all night. And
imagine having a bomb shelter at your house?
Right? But we're all hopeful, and we also realize, yes, we need it for us, and Israel understands that the threat to the West, but we're also praying that the Iranian people, 90 million of them, will also be free from under the heel of this terrible Islamic regime that hijacked them 47 years ago.
But it's war. Here's a picture that proves it. Tell them what that's about.
Right, this is funny. It's funny, and it's funny that it's funny. This was from what's called the 12-Day War with Iran back in last June. And I would go out onto my balcony, and I invite you all to come, not at once, but come and visit. And I would film when we would get the alerts that there's a missile coming in. My wife hated that I would do this. I go out to the balcony and film. If we know that the missiles are coming into the north, I would face the north, which is Jerusalem from my house. If we knew they were coming into the south, I would face the south, and I would just wait to see the missiles coming in, the plume of smoke, and often the interceptions. Sometimes, if there wasn't an air raid siren in my community, I would stay outside and film it. One time, I filmed a selfie of me doing this, and there were a lot of videos. You can go to the Genesis123 Foundation YouTube channel. And this one time that you're looking at, the still from, was this one time I did a selfie. I didn't know it at the time. My head is crooked because I'm trying to read and narrate where all the missiles are coming into. And then at minute 7, when I re-looked at the video, you could see the plumes of smoke from the missiles that were flying right behind my head. That was real. And funny that it's funny, but scary and surreal all at the same time.